The scientific community has been embroiled in a heated discussion for years about the feasibility of colonizing Mars. Amidst this debate, Elon Musk has been unwavering in his dedication to the idea, continuously expressing his ambition to establish a colony on the Red Planet. Today, we'll delve into the SpaceX founder's plans for Martian colonization. So fasten your seatbelt, and welcome to Inside the Future. Our journey begins with the perception that NASA was not making significant strides in sending humans to Mars. Concerned about Earth potentially turning into a desolate wasteland, Elon Musk launched SpaceX, the aerospace manufacturer that's currently making headlines. Mars, despite being about 140 million miles from Earth, is one of our nearest potentially livable neighbors. It receives sufficient sunlight and has a chilly climate that humans can adapt to. By manipulating the Martian atmosphere, which is predominantly carbon dioxide with traces of nitrogen, argon, and other elements, we can potentially grow plants. On Mars, a day spans approximately 24 hours and 37 minutes, and the gravity is roughly 38% of Earth's. Research and observations suggest that human adaptation and survival on Mars is a plausible scenario. However, Elon Musk has candidly stated in interviews that the initial settlers on Mars might face mortality after completing their exploratory missions and living out their days. The journey to Mars itself is no small feat, requiring approximately 6 months of travel, the deployment of around 1,000 spacecraft, and a staggering 1 million tons of vitamin C to sustain life on the Red Planet. Musk envisions the successful habitation of Mars as contingent on establishing a self-sufficient city. A significant hurdle in this endeavor is the logistical challenge of spacecraft needing to resupply. Currently, discussions are ongoing about the feasibility of spacecraft returning to Earth after reaching Mars, a topic NASA has touched on, clarifying that their supply missions are not intended for tourism, but rather to support ongoing life on Mars. The sustainability and viability of Martian colonization hinge on the resources required, considering the planet's unique environmental conditions compared to Earth. Settlers may face hardships, particularly if supplies are insufficient for their planned duration on Mars. An intriguing aspect of SpaceX's plan involves the launch of the Starship, supported by the Super Heavy booster, which Musk humorously labels a big effin' rocket. SpaceX proudly holds the record for the most potent rocket booster globally with its Falcon Heavy, capable of lifting nearly 13 tons into orbit. This achievement sets the stage for the development of the Big Falcon rocket, designed to transport several hundred tons into space, eventually reaching the goal of 1,000 tons. The Big Falcon rocket, standing an impressive 25 stories tall and equipped with 42 formidable Raptor engines, boasts the power to lift a Boeing 747. In Elon Musk's vision for Mars colonization, he emphasizes the pivotal role of the Big Falcon rocket in propelling the Starship into space. This system includes connecting to another booster already positioned in orbit, ensuring continuous support during the Mars-bound voyage. The SpaceX Starship, a reusable rocket, is planned to launch approximately 3 times daily, each flight carrying a 100-ton payload. With an estimated 1,000 flights annually, each transporting over 100 tons, about 100,000 tons of cargo could be accumulated in orbit, poised for delivery to Mars. This ambitious plan proposes using 1,000 Starships to transport around 100,000 individuals every 26 months, the period when Earth and Mars orbits are optimally aligned for interplanetary travel. This alignment, occurring roughly every 2 years, offers the most efficient window for transit. A significant portion of the journey's fuel will be expended during this time. Each Starship destined for Mars will first orbit Earth, where additional tanker spacecraft will rendezvous to refuel them for their journey to the Red Planet. As SpaceX's team diligently works on the Starship system, The anticipated Mars landing could occur very soon. Elon Musk has clarified that the human colonization of Mars is not an immediate prospect. Yet he envisions a future with abundant job opportunities and a direct democracy system, where residents self-govern with simpler laws compared to Earth. Regarding sustenance, food on Mars is planned to be cultivated in solar-powered hydroponic farms, either underground or within protected structures. The selected landing area for the Starship is near subsurface water and ice deposits, a location strategically chosen for optimal sunlight exposure to power the colony's solar panels. Refueling the spacecraft on Mars will rely on locally sourced materials. SpaceX's ships use a combination of liquid methane and liquid oxygen, which can be synthesized on Mars using the Sabatier process. This process, involving nickel as a catalyst, converts atmospheric carbon dioxide into methane. This fuel type is particularly advantageous for rocket booster reuse due to its clean burn properties. Mars's abundant water ice can be harnessed to generate substantial fuel amounts using the Sabatier process. According to SpaceX engineers, generating enough fuel on Mars for return journeys would take approximately 26 months. The process requires significant power, estimated at about 56,600 square meters of solar panels. Interestingly, these panels could potentially be transported to Mars in just one Starship. You might be familiar with Elon Musk's Boring Company on Earth, which focuses on innovative transportation solutions. This technology is likely to play a crucial role in Mars colonization. Its initial tasks would include drilling into the Martian surface to access subsurface water. To protect human settlers from Mars' harsh ionizing radiation, the first habitats may need to be deep underground encampments. A key question is how communication with Martian colonists will be maintained. Share your thoughts in the comments section. With the implementation of the Starlink satellite network, seamless communication between Earth and Mars seems feasible. Furthermore, Musk may also utilize autonomous vehicles like cars or trucks to undertake challenging missions on Mars, although this has not been explicitly stated. The envisioned use of vehicles on Mars extends beyond mere transportation. They could play a vital role in facilitating the refueling process on the Martian surface. It is widely understood that Musk intends the inaugural Starship missions to carry essential machinery and cargo, laying the groundwork for future endeavors. These tools are critical for establishing sustainable power generation, modifying the Martian atmosphere, harvesting water, and converting raw materials into oxygen and methane, the latter being crucial for safe return trips to Earth. The first two uncrewed Starship missions will have pivotal roles in verifying water resources on Mars, identifying sites of interest, assessing potential hazards, and laying down the foundational infrastructure for further exploration. This could include setting up a launch pad for future manned spacecraft. If these initial reconnaissance missions prove successful, SpaceX may proceed with sending manned starships to Mars. These early starships could also double as temporary habitats for astronauts, potentially simplifying the mission by reducing the immediate need for constructing surface dwellings. Musk has ambitiously suggested that a Mars base could be operational by 2028. However, this timeline has been met with skepticism from life support specialists, primarily due to doubts about the readiness of necessary life-sustaining technologies. Discussing the broader vision for Mars colonization, we must consider Elon Musk's penchant for accomplishing what seems just out of reach. For the Red Planet, his goal extends beyond mere survival. He envisions creating a secondary home for humanity, especially if Earth becomes inhospitable. Musk has even floated the idea of nuking Mars as a method to rapidly warm the planet, a concept that aligns with the dramatic visualizations on SpaceX's website, showing the transformation of Mars from a barren red landscape into an Earth-like habitat. This idea of terraforming implies a deliberate alteration of the Martian climate, potentially turning it into a more hospitable environment for continuous human settlement. The concept hinges on the melting of Mars's carbon dioxide-rich ice caps. However, NASA remains skeptical of the feasibility of long-term terraforming. The agency points out that Mars might lack sufficient trapped gases to create an atmosphere comparable to Earth's. With less than 1% of Earth's atmospheric density, Mars's environment is akin to a near vacuum. Meanwhile, SpaceX is actively working on its Starship orbital vehicles, conducting tests at a facility in Boca Chica, Texas, close to Earth's equator. This site has been a launch pad for numerous Starship prototype test flights, with more planned for the near future. Although the journey to Mars colonization is a long one, with many challenges to overcome, the potential rewards promise to be monumental in the course of human history. If you like this content, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates on the tech world. This is Inside the Future.